Hello there, 101 FM here, and welcome to the next episode of Libero Loving, I think the name is. Never remember that name. For as long as this series goes, guaranteed I'll remember it as soon as the series finishes. But anyway, some of you may not even realise that this is a series, but as you'll see from this episode, it clearly is. I haven't been uploading for the last couple of days. Apologies for that if you're watching this in future. Then not really much point in saying that. Bit better lighting to the last episode. If you haven't gone and check that one out, it might be worth going to, just so you got an idea of how everything works. But if you watch that episode, watch this episode and you still don't have a clue, leave it in the comments and I will get back to you from there. Anyway, for this game, you'll probably just see it on the screen. I am 18th in the table, relegation zone. I'll go for the fixtures first. Then we'll play our two games. This time, we'll come back a game earlier than I said in the last episode. Coming back for Stoke away. No, it's Stoke at home. And then Man City. Not sure if that's home away, I completely didn't look. I was going to come back for the Palace game, but I don't think going against Man City and then probably getting a battering from them and then coming up against pretty good wingers, to be honest, against Zaha and Townsend for Palace, and it's just not something I want to go up against. Especially when they're not exactly the strongest bits of our team. Anyway, let's get into the schedule since our last episode. I do believe we only played the Everton game. So I'll get into this first game, which is the only win we've had since pre-season. Jamie Vardy opening the scoring and was pretty poor in this game. Probably could have scored 5 or 6 easily. Stephen Davis, someone who I kind of had questions for when I signed him in the summer. I don't think he has got enough goals and assists to his name, but ended up getting himself 2 goals for this, and he even is... Where is it? Yeah, our top scorer. Stephen Davis, our top scorer. Probably says a lot for how Iheanacho has his lack of goals and Jamie Vardy just gets injured. After that was a cup game, you think, yep, we'll win it easily. But a Shinji Okazaki penalty kind of kicked this game into light, to be honest. Our first half was pretty dull. Second half, we ended up losing 3-2 somehow. Shane McLaughlin got subbed on like 80th minute. Scored twice in 4 minutes. Stephen Davis scored again. I'm not even sure how he got through to score, but it's a bit of a weird match, to be honest. Playing a couple of the same players. If you really want me to go through, I'll show you that I am using the formation. If not, you just have to trust me. As you can see, no fullbacks. I need to talk to you about this formation after, but I'll speak to you after I finish this bit. After that was the 3-1 defeat against Tottenham. Probably flatters us, to be honest. Adrian Silva's probably been one of our best players, at least on paper this season, but didn't really set it alight this game. Spurs could have scored like 8, maybe 10 in this game. And I'm not even sure how they didn't, to be honest. How we got one from Iheanacho as well, I don't really know. 4-1 defeat to Southampton. I thought 3-1 defeat to Tottenham. If you don't read the stats. 3-1 to Tottenham isn't terrible. Come against Southampton, I think. I thought maybe we'll get back, but a 4-1 defeat. Shane Long getting 2. Sofiane Buffal getting 2 as well. You can tell. Quick player. And there's no one quicker than Jamie Vardy. Had a bit of injury trouble. James Forrest has been pretty good since I signed him from Celtic. He's that right mid that I said I needed from last episode. Because O'Brien got injured. Not sure he's got long left, but anyway. Let's get into that Watford game. Troy Deeney scored 2. And I think this game, I think both the Troy Deeney goals were headers from set pieces. We've got 3 at the back. I think we was playing a load of tall players in midfield, like Ndidi, who I think is quite tall. And I think, who's the other guy? Libero is quite tall. I think he is anyway. At least, Troy Deeney's not that tall. We shouldn't be beating him by headers. But anyway, put that bad form behind us. Home against Stoke and then Man City. If we're not going to beat Stoke, then God save us for that game against Man City. Anyway, let's get into it. I've been rambling on a little bit too long. Adrian Silva picks up the ball in midfield, spreads it out to Demarai Gray. It's a bit of a forceful shot. Gray does keep it in though. Back to Silva. Little show him how passes should be done. Okazaki to Vardy. The first time these are linked up in the game. Davis has a shot. And can someone please explain how that went in? I mean, let's watch it on the 3D. James to Davis to Okazaki to Vardy. Just loses defender. Cross, Davis shot off Zuma, I think. And Butland just reacts one way. Tries to get it the other way, but it just hits the post and goes past him. Very weird goal. Up towards Forest. Doesn't win it though. Gibson to Siglia to Okazaki to Vardy. I think if we're going to get anything from this season, and even maybe even from this game, Okazaki and Vardy and Steven Davis are going to need to link up a lot more than they're doing already. Attack from Stoke. Choupo-Moting loses out to James Forrest. The thing I like with our wingers is they kind of come back and play as fullbacks, and when they were on the ball, they played like wingers, and didn't really celebrate that goal. So then it was offside from Jamie Vardy. Honestly, I've been talking smack about our team. I come back and we're actually playing well. Okazaki to Adrian Silva, back to Shichili, and probably not the best option, seeing as half our team are off front. I think that was a header from Forest, wasn't the best. Choupo-Moting to Ndai. Forward to De Jong. What's he doing with it? Goes back to goal, so he's only going to really go backwards. Forward to Choupo-Moting. Cross. Kind of deflected off. I don't even know who that was. And I thought our goal was a bit lucky, but no luck involved with that goal from Badu and Ndai. Just look at this. De Jong. Just look. I'm just going to wait for it. Just launches one. I think it goes through Schmeichel's hands, but I think it had that power on it. I don't think Schmeichel could have saved it, to be honest. Corner. Nothing really happens on corners, do they? Shigler, I don't know why he shot past there. Jamie Vardy had a shot, but seemed to just dwell on the ball. Go to corner from it though. Another corner. Nothing happens on corners, do they? Unless you got Harry Maguire in the box. Didn't work this time. Throw in to Shaqiri. He's got a bit of a knock. Fletcher to Choupo-Moting. Not sure really how he lost the ball there without it being a foul. And there we are. There's the foul I was waiting for. Harry Maguire. I think we need to stop conceding penalties, to be honest. I think that's the 4th game in a row we've conceded penalties. Choupo-Moting. Striker goes the right way. But, alright. Cheers, alarm. Ruining the video. Probably ruined our game, to be honest. That penalty, and just the amount of times we concede penalties, it's getting a bit too much, to be honest. I'm not sure if it's my defenders just being a bit slack or this formation. Gray to Silva to James to Okazaki. No one's really moving for him. Goes towards Gray, but he's been marked by Shaqiri. Bit weird that Shaqiri's marking the wingers, not the fullbacks. Okazaki to James. To Okazaki again. To Vardy. they linked up with the Premier League season and linking up again, this time resulting in a corner. Davies to cross it in, short cross away, Forest into the box to Adrian Silva, Siglia right back, and wow. Throw in. I swear we've had more highlights in this game than we've had in like the 4 games I've played. Forest crosses in straight to Jack Butland. Suicidal by Stoke. Vardy picks it up, runs at defence, not sure what to do with it. Goes to Gray. So James has a shot, and it looks like Stoke going to get that one away. It's just highlight after highlight. We've genuinely had more highlights in this game than we had in the 4 games you've not seen. Probably should do highlights more often, in fairness. With Man City coming next. Not sure I really want to. Okazaki to James, forward to Jamie Vardy. You need them simple balls to Jamie Vardy, and not really sure how he didn't even get a shot off there. Anyway, Gray picks up the ball to Adrian Silva. Just this close, quick passing. I think this is what this formation is for. Jamie Vardy, but kind of just skews it wide. To Vardy, to Matty James, to Davis. What's he doing? Out to Gray on the left hand side. To Adrian Silva, to James, forward to Okazaki, to Vardy. Shot, not really a problem. Testing for Butland. Problem testing, because that's the word. Runs forward to DeLong, that sweeper, doing his job. Schmeichel launches it towards Peters. Looks like he's taking his time with this. Not really sure where this is going. His punt only drops to Gray. Davis spread out wide to Forest, cross in for Okazaki, free header, and I was expecting Butland to catch that every day of the week. England number 3 in the Championship. Is he even number 3? Might be number 2. But not doing very good in real life. I think they're in nearly the relegation zone. And not doing very good on here. Couple of changes by, I think it's Stoke, because I haven't made anything. Alan back to Butland. It looks like he's just caught that. Only in 2D, so we can't really tell. De Jong's not really had the best of games. He just keeps going back to goal and doesn't really end to it. Badu and I doesn't really have the same strike as he did in the first half. Gibson out to Gray. We love this crossfield ball. Gray cuts inside towards Davis. He's got all the time in the world pretty much, and just rushes it and shoots wide. Andre Silva's got a knock. Probably the worst thing we could have had, to be honest. Gray picks up to Silva. Still playing on a little bit. Gonna sub him off for Ndidi just to keep him fit. We kind of need him. Vardy's through on goal, and how is he not scored? Corner to De Jong away. So that's the thing with the target men, they don't really stay up. That's a pretty poor touch. Ramadan Sobi picks up to Sissoko. To Zuma is looking on quite little fitness. De Jong to Ndai. What's he doing with it? Had a bit of a pot shot. Didn't really go for it. And that. Oh my god. Literally, there's nothing I can do about that. Literally nothing I can do about it. Just what you do. That was absolutely suicidal. De Jong's throwing goal. Schmeichel looked like a save. 4-3 West Brom Burnley. Wow. Didn't see that game becoming a 4-3. Kind of expecting them to written all over that. Out to the edge of the box. Cheaper Mosing shot close down. I hope we've got this 3-2 defeat. I'm not that quite sure. Jamie Vardy probably should be coming away here with a goal at least. Davis maybe should get another one if I think he scored. And Ndidi to Forest to Ndidi. Can we get a point? Not with passes like that. In fairness, we've shown a lot better desire to win, to be honest. if we play like this in every game, we're going to get results. If we play like we did against Southampton in every game, we're going to get relegated with like 12 points. Like Derby did back in the day. Punt towards Vardy. Not really the best ball, to be honest. Davis towards Vardy to secure the 3 points. I said 3 points. To secure the point and get the third goal of the game. I said the third goal of the game. Lifted us up to 17th. I mean, still not great, but with 4 minutes of added time, I will take that. Might even nick it here. Davis to Maguire. I mean, 3 yards out. It's kind of got to head that down, to be honest. Throw in to Vardy. Back to Forest. Not sure why he's taking corners on the left hand side. And there is full time. Leicester 3, Stoke 3. I think that point's probably fair. I think both teams had chances to get all 3 points. Adrian Silva's only after 3 or 4 days. That's not too bad. Rest them. Rest them like that. Keep Adrian Silva in training. And unfortunately, I don't have enough time to make another game, to be honest. Already been recording for 20 minutes, and that was just that one game. Don't think I've got enough memories for 40 minutes of an episode, especially if it's a bit like that first game. So anyway, I'll see you for another episode soon. Hopefully I'll be uploading them a bit more consistent than I am at the moment. Well, anyway, that is the end of today's episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.